What is up, DC fans? Welcome back to another update on the Joker origin movie that was supposedly starring Joaquin Phoenix. Well, now guys, we have got that concrete answer. If you've been following this channel, you know that I've been covering this movie, and for the longest time, and you may have heard this elsewhere, that there has been rumors that Joaquin Phoenix was rumored to be on board to play the Joker in this new origin noir 80s-esque kind of film, which sounded interesting, but you know, it was just from sources. We didn't know what was really happening. Was Joaquin Phoenix really on board? But now the Hollywood Reporter has come out and confirmed that, you know, Joaquin Phoenix has finalized his deal for the movie, and that it will even start filming this September. So guys, that is pretty insane if you ask me. But there are still a couple of things I want to talk about in relation to this movie, a couple of updates with this whole new story. But before I get on with those, guys, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more Joker origin movie news. I will be covering it up until its release, really. But also other nerdy, geeky content, everything, you know, nerdy. Also, if you missed my previous Joker origin movie video or any of the videos, click the card at the top of this video or check out the links in the description. So if you aren't up to date already, Todd Phillips is directing this movie, and this film is explained, especially in this new report from the Hollywood Reporter, as being this exploration of a man disregarded by society that is not only a gritty character study, but also a broader cautionary tale. So I really think with all this kind of news and the fact that it's going to be kind of quite different from the movies you're used to getting from the DCEU. The budget is only 55 million. It's going to be set, as I said, in an 80s noir kind of vibe. I really think, especially with what we just read out there, an explanation of a man disregarded by society, I think it's going to be that traditional, and since this movie is an origin movie, I think they might play the safe route of, you know, the failed comedian or something like that. This movie of Joaquin Phoenix playing this guy who's trying hard, just like The Killing Joke and everything like that. They'll obviously add a twist on it, but that's what I kind of predict. I mean, obviously it's a no-brainer. Whenever you think of an origin story kind of movie for the Joker, you think, oh man, they could do The Killing Joke. But I wouldn't want that copy and pasted, and even in that comic, you know, it's like, oh, I remember it one way or the other, so you don't really know if that flashback is a genuine one, even though most fans do take that as like the source kind of origin for the Joker in the comics. But as I've mentioned in my previous videos covering this very film, I think that they could do that and it would still be called an origin movie, but to not give it that origin that everybody's complaining about with this film, because people were saying, oh, we don't want an origin for the Joker, it would ruin the mystery of this character, and I completely agree there. But then they can do that thing at the end. It would maybe feel cheap to some people, I can imagine, but where he literally does say, you know, kind of makes you question all the flashbacks in the film or something like that, if there are even flashbacks, with him saying, oh, I remember it one way, or was that the right way? I don't know. And then it's just like, so they gave us one way where some parts of it might be true, or you might just be questioning throughout the film what is real, because some parts may be real, but some parts may be like a figment of his imagination and how crazy he is. But with them saying as well, there's this like broader cautionary tale and a man who's been, you know, cast out from society, it does make me think that they actually might go for a concrete, solid, you know, outcast of a guy who you know, has transformed into this psychotic, well, he had a psychotic break or whatever, into the Joker. They might not do any chemical vatness to it. It might generally be a man who was outcast, broken, and became this guy, and they give him a definitive origin in this Elseworlds type movie universe titled like DC Dark or DC Black, I think the working titles are. But yeah, I think they actually might do that as well. So prepare for that. But don't necessarily look into it like, oh, F that. Remember, this isn't a part of the DCEU. This is them trying to tell a different story, a different take. Already the setting and the vibe's going to be in the 80s noir, Scorsese-esque kind of film. So you get what I mean. I don't know. I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below, guys, especially as Warner Brothers have really greenlit this film now with Joaquin Phoenix. And one thing I want to say about Joaquin Phoenix as well, and I've mentioned this in my previous videos, but may as well rehash it again quickly, is that he is a phenomenal actor. Honestly, this guy it can act different roles and make you believe that this isn't necessarily the same person acting, you know, these characters each time. He's one of those kind of actors. So in all honesty, I am excited for this film. Of course, I am extremely comprehensive about it, but I'm a huge Joker fan. They really might be going a different route here. Really, well, I think that's what they are doing with this other universe with new films. And, you know, this Joker origin movie is going to be the first one of many to come. I'm excited for it because it might be something amazing. What if this turns into something really cool? And, you know, you don't always have to stick completely with the comic books. But, you know, I do get why people are very, very kind of concerned at the same time. What if this ruins their Joker character? What if they put another thing on screen that is just as disappointing as Leto to some people? But this, all this news does come alongside the news that we are apparently getting another solo Joker film alongside this one with Jared Leto. But that's another story. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on it, as it really does show your support for the channel. And also be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below now that this is actually happening. Are you familiar with Joaquin Phoenix's work? Are you excited for this movie? Do you share any of the same opinions that I've explained in this video? Just type in the comments, guys, and let's start a conversation. If you're new here, why not subscribe for more videos just like this on anything comic book nerdy and geeky, and be sure to know that I will be covering this film. Links, as always, are in the description to my social media, to my Patreon, where you can support the channel even more. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.